Welcome to Master Trader's Weekly Trade Review. I'm Dan Gibby, and I'm going to show you in this lesson a fantastic high probability setup using the Master Trader approach, using multiple concepts that make us conclude that it is a very high probability setup, which we took advantage of course. Every one of these are beautiful bullish setups. They work on any instruments, stocks, bonds, futures, cryptocurrencies, anything, on any time frame. And we start with a compelling pattern like this, and then we overlay it with the other concepts that make up our approach, which include such things as, okay, where is this picture in connection with the overall trend? Is it on support or resistance? What do multiple time frames tell us about the probability of this setup following through? Is it showing relative strength or weakness to the broader markets in the sector? And then we simply just calculate position size and enter in between. This was a trade that we're actually still in trail mode that we gave the subscribers to our advisory swing and options trader. And as you see here, everything starts with a chart. What this pattern is, and classical technicians will call this a bullish inverse head and shoulders, but all of the classical patterns to us are just names. If you don't understand supply and demand and what's making up the particular pattern, you are shooting yourself in the foot. In inverse head and shoulders like this is, it had a deep retracement that took out a prior pivot low. It had a deep 100% retracement, which is one of the concepts of relative strength, is 100% retracement. So this is a downside shakeout. Then what happens next is we have bullish consolidation at resistance. So it is absorbing all of this supply. Every one of our daily charts are this simple, red and green candlesticks, color-coded volume. The blue is the 20, green 50, red 200, and they simply just speed up the analysis. So the fact that this is, I now have a flat 20 into a rising 200, I have bullish price action. I could be watching something like this for a couple of days. This is, to Master Trader, is just a compelling bullish gap breakout setup. It's because of, let's start here. This is an ugly wide range red bar. And it had what we call no follow through, which means it was negated. Instead, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 inside bars that could not trade under the low of that bar, which at the date of closing suggested lower prices. So that's bullish price action to us. This is the day we entered it. It had a bullish gap up. Another concept of ours is multiple time frame alignment. You can look on your own if you want. The weekly chart was a phenomenal continuation breakout pattern also. This is a 15-minute chart that we use for intraday day trading and also for intraday entries to desired swing patterns like this. And it's a preference of what time frame, 2, 5, 15. I kind of just default to the 15. But notice, this is the day that it gapped up, the day we entered it. It had a bullish gap over this closing consolidation. So we're starting the morning at 9:30 Eastern with a bullish gap. Notice a small bottoming tail, which means it did retrace on a smaller time frame, reversed on minor support, and closed with a bullish range expansion bar. You could have bought over the high of that 15-minute bar. Then we had a relatively bullish inside bar. We gave it over the 30-minute high. This is a open trade, which we do. We send out trade alerts in Telegram, so you get them in real time, and then they're kept in the members area, an open and closed spreadsheet. We keep track of every trade we give. So we give you the date, the symbol, the stock or option strategy. The options were too illiquid, so we just bought the stock. Here's the technical setup. A bullish gap breakout, inverse head and shoulders at the 20 MA. Now, you can't see this here, but it was a bullish 180 and a 123 breakout on the weekly. What does that mean? Those are two of our other setups. So we had a bullish 180 reversal, we had a bullish 123 continuation pattern on a larger time frame, and we had a breakout on the daily, breakout on the 15-minute chart. We always look for what we call a price void, which means look to the left on any of these patterns. Any pattern you need a price void. Look to the left for longs, and is there insignificant resistance to the left to allow for a big move up into the void? The answer on workday here was 100% yes, because of this bullish consolidation at resistance after a 100% retracement, nothing to the left on the daily or weekly chart or even 15-minute chart. So this would have been a fantastic day trade and or swing trade. We sold 2/3 of our positions into strength, and we're just in the trail mode right now. But when we see beautiful patterns, starting with this, applying our other master trader strategy concepts, we literally are almost like salivating at the keyboard, because the odds of them following through are just statistically very significantly high. And that's all trading is, having a bias based on our technical approach. You enter and manage in between. Could this thing gap down to 180 someday? Of course it can. But the pattern was a rock solid, beautiful setup. We're still in it, taking advantage of it. One more here that we gave our subscribers last week. Same concept. It was a breakdown, 100% retracement, bullish price action, red bar ignored. This little bottoming tail was a failed breakdown. This little bottoming tail traded under a prior bar's low, closed right back up at the high at resistance. We gave that to our subscribers. Simple 5-day trail, made 6.5% return on our capital as a swing trade. Come check us out, mastertrader.com/advisory swing. And this is where we give these stock and option trades for swing traders. And you don't have to be at your computer all day. You can be out playing golf. You could be at work. You could be sitting on your couch and alerts come to your Telegram. You look at them, you put them on if they meet your trading plan. If not, wait for the next alert. We teach you our methodology. We teach you the why behind each trade. We give you the setup, the trade management from opening trade to conclusion. As always, email Greg or me with any questions. Good trading. Look forward to seeing you in the next trade review video.